All verse rising, soul fam, all verse rising. So let me tell y'all something. The famous melanated people in the music industry and etc. entertainment industries, the melanated people in a sorority, fraternity, Masons, police industry, etc. type of industries that was created by the Jezebel demon slave owners. Those melanated people who are in those industries that I listed, they will be the people that will be known as the house Negroes, because you know house Negroes are the melanated people who are sellouts. Uncle Tom's, Aunt Susan's. The house Negroes were people who would lie to the masses with European slave owner teachings. Now, the melanated people who expose evil government systems and the types to say religions was made by slave owner demons of Jezebel and Lilith, and say that you're supposed to pursue your godly purpose, dreams of creating your talents to heal the multiverse and connect with your spiritual family through your talents. Those melanated people who expose the evil government systems and create their dreams into reality, they had those melanated people work in the field. These are all facts. You know, melanated people who represented the Ankh, representing the all-seeing mind, heart, soul, eye of the ankhlife. They had people like me in ancient times working in the field, while the people, the melanated people who worship Christianity and etc. European slave owner teachings to indoctrinate their own children to have that slave mind, those were the melanated people who was the house Negroes. These are all facts. Now, you think about famous melanated people in the entertainment industry, like the Baby, etc. Melanated people that's in this mainstream slave owner industry that have all this fame and recognition and all this money. Those are the house Negroes, because house Negroes had so much money and so much fame and recognition, because the house Negroes was used as puppets by the draconians and reptilians from the first day of slavery all the way to modern day slavery. And guess what they do with these house Negroes when they're done with them for their evil ritual agendas? They blood sacrifice these house Negroes. These are all facts. Like any melanated person you see in colleges, like in sorority and fraternity with the alpha, beta, gamma, sigma, omega, all these fraternity classes, those are house Negroes. Because you can't tell sorority and fraternity people anything. They're like baby boomers. You can't tell them anything about Nigerian spirituality, African spirituality, Caribbean spirituality, ankhlife spirituality. You can't tell them nothing about that's melanated. Anything that deals with melanated intuitional intelligence, you can't tell for fraternity and sorority people anything, because melanated people in sorority and fraternity, they have that house Negro mindset. I mean, I'm not surprised that Coi Leray, Chris Brown, ASAP Rocky, you know, all these NFL players, all these NBA players that have this house Negro mindset, because they're house Negroes themselves. Because, you know, in order to be a house Negro, of course, you had to be birthed into a slave owner family. That's how the melanated people who are sellouts, the melanated people who are not chosen ones, they are not walking prophets, they are house Negroes. The melanated people who get labeled conspiracy theorists, they be working out in a field. That's what happened. They will have people like me working out in the field, because I don't have a house Negro mindset. Because I don't care about this European fame, European money, or selling out to slave owners and doing evil satanic sex rituals just to have fame and money. These are all facts. I'm saying this in the most calm way possible to tell a lot of my soul family this, and all the sheep soulless consciousness people out there, they can get mad at this message if they want to. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I also know that when it comes to being a darker skinned, melanated, ankhlife spiritual being, I noticed that I will always get over talked by a lot of the masses in the Western society countries, in the USA region a lot, because for one, they know I don't have a house Negro European slave owner mindset, so they overtalk me anytime I bring that ankhlife spirituality presence to them, and they don't let me get a word out, all because I got darker skin. But if I had European skin and my nationalities were Finnish, Belgium, German, Ukrainian, you know, all these European nationalities, then the sleep sheep melanated people that have that house Negro mindset, they will literally sit and listen to me talk of what I got to say, just because I got European nationality in my blood and having that Caucasian skin. If it takes to have European nationality and Caucasian skin for melanated people to hear what you guys say, that's sad. Like, seriously, like, we live in a backwards planet, you all. These slave owners are mad corny. They're mad wild, they're mad lean. These slave owners are drawling. These slave owners are mad lame for what they did, you know, putting their indoctrination poisons on planet Earth, which is Mother Nature and Father Nature, right? You can't make this up. It's right in front of our faces every day. You know this, because I know this, right? Melanated people like myself that have that Nigerian, African, Caribbean mindset, these slave owners, these draconian Jezebel slave owners will try to put us Nigerian, African, Caribbean thinking people in the field, while they have these European house Negroes who are sellouts like Uncle Tom's and Aunt Susan's be in a house working with the slave masters to perform all these soulless vibrational agendas with the soulless vibrational mainstream music curses. Mainstream music curses have been going on since house Negro sellouts that are famous people, melanated famous people known as house Negroes, have been poisoning the masses on planet Earth, doing what the draconians and the reptilians and the men in black slave owners been wanting a lot of house Negroes to do. A lot of these fraternity and sorority melanated people, they are known as house Negroes because, one, they keep on fulfilling these slave owners' European college agendas each year. Why do you think it's always some melanated people in a fraternity and sorority every 4 years? This is the work of the slave owners. This is the work of the draconians, the work of Lilith and Jezebel. Like, you know, that's why I tell a lot of my soul family, the melanated people that's connected with the ankhlife, as long as you represent ankhlife of intuitional intelligence to think for yourself, you know, you could put it in, you can connect with other soul beings to help put it in to the so-called house Negro sellouts in the so-called Jezebel demon slave owner indoctrinators that's destroying Mother Nature and Father Nature in all the multiverses, including the alternate timeline versions of the soul beings. You feel me? So, like, bro, it's crazy how it is. I mean, we all know a lot of melanated people that are famous. Even the social media famous people, they're house Negroes too, because, you know, they gave themselves up to the slave owners every time the slave owners ask of them for their evil satanic rituals. Like, come on, man. It's right in front of our faces.